Alright. LDZ banning out Shipwreck. Interesting choice from LDZ. I don't think I usually see him ban that stage out. Cake getting rid of Great Hall and Thunder Guard. LDZ takes out King's Pass.
I feel like we're going to be going to Twilight Grove. No, LDZ bans it out.
Twilight
So
ban. We're going to Blackguard. Okay.
Seen a strange amount of Blackguard on first games recently.
Yeah. Quite a lot of Blackguards. So we see the White Queen Eye versus the Black Queen Eye.
3, 2, 1.
Good versus evil.
Which one's good and which one's evil, though? Don't be racist.
White's always.
LDZ goes down into a recovery. Guitars are being used out, and Cake goes from the down air into a recovery. Quick connect out, and LDZ tries to go for a side sig read. Doesn't connect either, and both players kind of whiffing signatures here. There's our landing. Cake holding onto the spear. Nair comes out as well. Down sig is being put out. And a D-Light Cider from Cake, what we are comfortable with him knowing, goes out. Side sig nearly connects as well. And down air, side light once again. LDZ is just getting punished by Cake's spear here. Cake not using the guitars nearly as much as LDZ likes to use them, and that D-Light Cider actually disarms LDZ as a ground pound goes low, forces LDZ out of his jumps. He makes it back on the stage, but that ground pound puts LDZ closer to kill percent of Cake. Ground pound's low to go for a recovery high, and LDZ might actually be able to abuse that.
Yeah, LDZ's not looking too good right now. Cake does have the upper hand here. But Cake also is just pretty close to death. A signature could probably kill right now for Cake.
Whoever comes out as Cake. Trying to end the stock, but despite that early lead that he got on LDZ, he's not finding those D-Light Ciders anymore, and that end light into recovery nearly kills. Spear comes out, doesn't actually hit Cake, doesn't have to dodge past it. GC side sig comes out, and LDZ punishes with a side light nair. LDZ gets onto the platform with the recovery. Cake haymakers in the face and kills it.
LDZ screws the punish up. He was getting ready to side air, but he throws the side air out too late. That nair almost kills. Wow. But yeah, the recovery will do it. LDZ evens it up very quickly. But jeez, what a great haymaker from Cake.
Especially after tossing out that spear was a nice read, and LDZ gets that end light, tries to go for the recovery follow-up. Cake just side sigs him, and it actually connects. Puts an end light in the wrong direction. Doesn't get punished for, however, and LDZ finding more end lights with the guitars. Actually, that might be Cake stop.
Uh-oh.
Nair comes out,
He
Cake's
finds
got a
a
jump.
nair. Does he get the follow-up? He does. He finds the ground pound, and Cake isn't able to get back on stage from that ground pound. That was a really good edge guard from LDZ. Really basic one, but that's all you need to do. You don't have to be flashy to get the kill.
Cake gets it by end line to recovery. Holds on the guitars, goes to the end sig. Actually gets LDZ as he dodges into it. And LDZ does a down air on the side of Blackguard. Gets his jumps back. Holds on the guitars. Tries to go for a cider. Cake messing around with theirs. And about it.
Yeah, they're both just sort of smacking each other with these guitar nairs, trading it back and forth, but you can't. This is a situation you can't trade, and yeah. Cake is high enough that LDZ just gets the side air into a ground pound, and that should be a game. Yeah. LDZ taking that very solidly after the very close first stock.
Yeah, once Cake stopped finding those D-Light Ciders, he stopped finding anything. LDZ just destroyed him.
The second stock and the third stock, LDZ took a grand total of like 80 damage and killed Cake twice in the process. So LDZ actually just completely dominating more than I had realized for the last two stocks there. Just a super solid, powerful play, and Cake just couldn't respond. So we're going right back into it. We'll see if LDZ continues to have this dominating performance, or if Cake manages to find something to help him. Because I don't think these downlight stairs are going to work against LDZ. I really don't.
Oh, bomb immediately comes out though, and it connects to LDZ's face. End lane to recovery, puts him deep into the yellow, and Cake gets a side sig, putting LDZ closer towards orange. These signature reads are coming out, and Cake, just like before, starts out strong, but LDZ gives him a taste of his own medicine. Sidelight, downlight, stare comes out. Cake now kind of playing like LDZ with his guitars, and LDZ tries to respond with an end light, but both players end up trading out evenly, and the down sig puts LDZ into the lead.
Alright, well, both players sort of, oh, Cake, don't kill yourself.
No.
Oh man, that was an easy recovery too. He just smacked his head.
And
LDZ
LDZ
even
actually
killing
gives
himself.
it to him.
Okay.
I think he recognizes that both either miss input or just lag, whatever it could have possibly been. Cake being an EU player gives him that stock. Definitely didn't feel good about that, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, I mean, LDZ is not giving too much up by killing himself there. I mean, he wasn't deep red, ready to die to anything, so...
LDZ
Just
goes in
bringing
for a
it back
down
to
air.
neutral.
Both players playing around with N-airs on their guitars, trying to get the first string. Cake tries to punch the ground pound with the GC side swing, and LDZ punishes with his own guitar string. And like recovery disarms Cake. Cake sent into the red, and LDZ finds him there.
Yeah, LDZ's just finding a ton of nairs right now on the Cake, building up the damage very quickly. Gets a side sig to finish it off, and that's it. LDZ with the massive lead right now.
Cake still playing with the Queen Nine. Queen Nine looking for a weapon, but only the Horn is spawned. There's something finally, but LDZ ready to punish with multiple end lights, just landing and chasing him throughout the map.
Is he still playing with Queen Nine? Are you sure?
He is playing Queen Nine. I am sure of
good
that.
neutral sig read.
And Sig gets the down air as he gets in, and the side air to be able to relay he's coming back. Bomb goes a little bit too high. I would have liked if he actually like aimed it at him, knowing that his dodge was gone. But Cake taking so much
And
damage.
Cake.
LDZ.
Can he? Okay, Cake finds the side sig. He's at deep red, but he can still do this. He needs to get one of those crazy downlight strings again, where he gets like 3 downlights in a row. Come on, Cake. No! Man, I really want Cake to take a game off, but like LDZ...
LDZ is pretty consistent, and you can.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's the difference in servers, seeing that Cake is an EU player, but I'm sure that makes a huge difference, especially fighting against the likes of a player like LDZ.
Yeah, it's just so hard to compete with someone who's literally capable of seeing everything a tenth of a second earlier than you, even though that might not seem like a lot. A tenth of a second in a game where you count frames is a pretty huge deal.
And there's a lot more to it as well. LDZ, obviously much more consistent in regards to his tournament placings, at least with Gravy Cancel. They go to Twilight Grove on the third game, which is something that I've seen LDZ ban out before, so it'll be interesting to see whether or not Cake can take advantage of the platform. It's just weird because Cake, in the beginning of every match, is a D-Light Sair, once again, it always takes a massive lead over LDZ before LDZ stabilizes and ends up destroying him. And light comes out, but we see Cake doing it again. Sidelights and Sairs coming out. LDZ sends into the orange, almost into the red. But like, unless he takes the stock now, I kind of have a feeling that LDZ is still going to take the first stock.
And here it comes. The inevitable comeback from LDZ doesn't quite happen as smoothly as the other times.
LDZ puts a nicely placed downer to get back to the stage, gets the recovery, but Cake doing a good job of not dropping the lead as hard this time. LDZ calls in the horn, a downer nearly spikes him to his death, and LDZ manages to recover. Cake, that is a dangerous spot for you to be in, and LDZ kills himself.
LDZ.
No!
Oh,
The Sair
that
actually
Cider
clips the
saved
stage.
him.
What? Man, I was so ready for chat to spam LDZ. I was ready. It hasn't happened yet. Cider comes out, and now, as I said earlier, despite that early lead from Cake, it looks like LDZ is going to be taking the first stock. Down heavy comes out from Cake. Cake tosses his spear side. LDZ goes for the nair. Recovery doesn't connect. Cake gets Cider.
Massive lead that Cake had such a huge lead.
I'm actually not even upset that I was right. Because I was watching and I was like, you know what? This happened game 1, game 2. LDZ's gonna do it. He's gonna be put into red, and then he's gonna take the first stock, because that's exactly what happens. Maybe it's a problem with Cake in executing a kill move, but Cake does it pretty early this time. Gets the recovery, kills him off the top, and Cake starts with that early lead once again. D-Light's coming in, but LDZ waits it out this time. Guitars in hand.
Alright, I feel like LDZ is gonna pick up his rhythm again and take this game 3. Can Cake ruin that rhythm, though? That's the question. So far, he's been keeping even with LDZ. Can he get the lead again?
Neutral lights are coming out. He's not letting these downlights hit. He's literally every time he sees Cake walk towards him, he spot dodges and then hits him with an end light. Like, it's great. He's no longer letting these downlight combos really punish him. But that signature, nearly connecting with LDZ, would have lost his stock. And recovery actually clips LDZ as he tries to punish him. Down Sig simultaneous come out, and side Sig's being put up by Cake as he tries to end the stock rather early. LDZ dodges in place, gets punished. Cake gets N-aired. Weapon toss put out, and LDZ goes for a downer instead of a ground pound. That's it.
Okay. The Cider actually didn't even kill. It was the weapon throw that did it. LDZ could have gotten back on stage, but a very precise, well-placed weapon throw manages to finish LDZ's stock off. And Cake is ready to start doing some more damage again.
Cider puts him into the island, doesn't quite kill, and LDZ goes in with a sliding end sig. Gets right
Oh,
through that
wow.
down sig, and that kills it.
That was the perfect option that LDZ just did. That was really good from him.
And Light comes in, recovery into the island. Cake carries that combo on
Ooh.
further with a down air. LDZ drawn to the oranges. LDZ doesn't have his guitars that he's so comfortable with. Spear in hand, side airs being thrown out.
But LDZ finds his guitars, instantly finds a quick little string, but he is losing. Eats a neutral sig, which is a huge amount of damage.
Nearly jumped into a side sig as well as Cake lands the ground pound recovery. LDZ put into the red. Cake goes for a side sig. LDZ dodges in panic even though it didn't even connect. And LDZ dodges out of the way of that ground pound, tries to go for another side light. He dodges out of the way of it. Down sigs are being thrown out. Cake has the opportunity to take this game and move on to game 4 as LDZ struggles to land any nairs. Nsig will do it.
The neutral sig will do it. Cake takes a game. A very close game, but he takes it nonetheless. LDZ was not able. LDZ, you don't ban fam. Yeah.
LDZ
Right.
banning out maps. That's
Not
something
able
that
to
you
win
do
that.
if you're a winner, LDZ, but you lost that game.
He's just
What?
not used to losing, dude.
Know your place as a loser. Please. Cake
Yo, you
laughing at
did
him.
you just call LDZ a loser?
That is exactly what he is right now. As
Wow.
game 3 goes over to Cake. And LDZ decides to go to Blackguard. Definitely it's been his favorite map all tournaments so far, from what I can tell.
Yeah. Alright, so in we go. Another Queen Nine Ditto. Both of these players know that they're capable of taking this game. And LDZ knows that he can't risk changing characters, so he's going to keep playing his Queen Nine. He just needs to get one game out of the next 3, so he has quite a few opportunities to win. Or next 2, I should say, sorry.
D-Light Nsig comes out from Cake, and an interesting mix-up that I haven't seen from him so far, but a weapon toss in the recovery into an N-air is something that LDZ has not been doing quite a lot against Cake in these matchups, and spear toss goes straight into Cake's face.
So far, LDZ has been destroying this stock, uncharacteristic of the
How the
last
matches have
3
been
games.
going? Yeah, absolutely. LDZ slides off, goes for an Nsig. Cake tries to do an Nsig of his own and gets easily punished by a side air. Waits out Cake, and the side light, side air comes out. LDZ waits for that down air, and the side air will do it. Cake is going to do his best to recover onto that platform, but LDZ's got it.
Yeah. Such a free edge guard. They have to use all their options just to get back, so you can hit them with a cider when
Ooh.
they get back.
Cake getting punished for trying to pick up that mine, and LDZ doing a lot of damage. Side lights are coming out, neutral light as well. Cake not finding any unarmed damage. LDZ charged that Nsig, and Cake nearly jumps into it regardless. Nsig comes out from Cake. LDZ flubs the
LDZ
side air.
misses him. Yeah. That's weird. But it's only one punish. LDZ goes ahead and commits one of his classic moves where he kills himself.
What is that move called, Orange Beat?
You know, I don't remember. Chat, can you help us out there?
Yeah, we didn't see that spam, but either way, LDZ evens it up. And
Oh, the dares and the neutralites. LDZ's getting poked to death by the spear. Finally finds his guitars back, but his lead was pretty big. It's kind of even back up now.
neutral light into recovery comes up a Cake, gives him a nice D-light cider in the middle of the air, and the sliding side sig will take the lead. Cake not
Wow.
even in a deep red yet, and he's got another lead over LDZ, looking to take game 4 in this best of 5. LDZ has the bomb in hand, tosses straight up Cake, nearly falls into it. LDZ playing with fire with that bomb, definitely not what he wants to do, and he was nearly gonna LDZ again. That was...
Alright, no, he's not gonna do that again. But he is struggling so hard. He's taking a lot of damage. Cake flubs another downlight combo, but LDZ does. I don't even think he can kill Cake yet. He has to get more damage on.
Who side airs are nearly... Well, why did he dodge onto that? That was so... What D-light side air comes in from Cake, and Cake is looking to two-stock him here. That down sig connects
no.
LDZ. Out of jumps. Ooh.
He makes it back.
Cake flubs the ground pound. Side air
Cider
disarms him.
disarms. The down sink. Wow, the 2-stock from Cake. What happened?
Alright, so Cake takes game 4, and suddenly this looking like a solid 3-0 from LDZ has become game 5 in Losers Finals, as LDZ not only is at a risk of not getting first place, but second place as well. This is a third place match in Losers Finals, and they're going back into a Queen Eye all the way. Cake has found his rhythm, even with his ping deficit.
Yeah, Cake is definitely starting to take control of these games. I mean, I have to imagine LDZ is gonna he's really gonna sit down and do everything he can to win this game right here. He's not the type of player who's gonna go down lightly.
Even in tournaments where there isn't a cash prize pool, indeed, he enjoys being able to play his best, and LDZ exchanging evenly with Cake's guitars here. As Cake lands with Nair after Nair. LDZ's trying to get in. There's one Nair, dodges out of the way of the weapon toss. Cake holds on to the spear, tries to go for his D-Light combo, but LDZ's ready to punish it.
Just some insanely ultra-precise Nairs coming out from LDZ, but he's getting traded off. He's going a little too hard for these Nairs, I feel like, and Cake is punishing, but that really silly full... He just charged
Yeah,
that
that's something that I'm used to seeing.
punish,
I'm going to be honest, I'm used to seeing that in Silver from new spear users. Just kind of like, ooh, my up and down heavy can be spammed. But Cake immediately turns around with a side sig. LDZ dodges through the second side sig. That's the greatest option he could have gone for. But a ground pound hits LDZ once again, and LDZ trying to make it back to the stage. Cake at quite a deficit here, as he's taking a lot of damage.
LDZ just spent the last like 30 seconds just attempting to get back onto the stage without dying. And that was a tall task, but he managed to maneuver his way around it. And now he's going to finally be able to return some of the damage. And this is huge. He's taken a stock lead already. And it looks like he might get Cake to kill percent before he dies. He finds the slide charge neutral sig.
He pivoted that too.
Cake off guard.
He actually pivoted that too. That was pretty good.
For no reason whatsoever. But
I mean, it looked cool. Nair comes out.
Cool.
LDZ. It's got 2 stock lead over Cake now. Furious that he's dropped 2 games against the likes of Cake's Queen 9. And then Pogo Stick comes out as he tries to go for a down sig kill. LDZ finds that end light into recovery. Goes for the side light. Chases him off the stage with the cider. And that's it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Maybe. The dodge came back a little too late. And LDZ 3 stocks Cake.